Hey, everybody. Hope you're having a good morning. I know I'm a little earlier than usual today. Sorry I'm a bit late. Technical difficulties. But hopefully that won't affect the stream today. I suspect it'll be quiet. It's early. People are working. I'm off, so I figured, hey, let's get it done. And I have to gotta get my nails redone. They're cute. Got little chromey nails. But they look terrible now because they're grown out. So before I continue, for those who don't know, hello everybody. I'm one half of Salt and Sass Games. I'm Mandi. You'll probably see me a lot on here. I'm usually the one that streams. Suzanne pops in when she's able to. Speaking of that, she'll be here tomorrow with me when we do, oh, what is it? Renaissance and Right. And this is a game that's on Kickstarter, so crowdfunding. So that'll be fun. It's a roll and write, and we'll see how that goes. I mean, the theme is cute. I like that kind of Pride and Prejudice kind of vibe. I mean, one of my favorite books, actually. So, yeah. Um, so today we're going to be playing. Let me see if I can get the paper here. Marbleous. Ooh, can I even get it on camera as I bang everything? Marbleous. And I had not heard of this game. Looking at it, I was like, oh, is this like another version of Potion Explosion? Um, but yes and no. No, it's different enough. But I'm going to do it solo. I did a run through yesterday and I did not too badly. I'm hoping I didn't cheat, but I guess we'll find out soon enough. But yeah, it was good. So I think we'll just jump in. People can pop in as they. Hey, Tangi. Actually, I didn't expect too many people to be on because it's so early. So I appreciate you coming in. Thank you. Um, I think you would like this game, Marbleous. I had not heard of it, so we'll see how it goes. You can keep me honest if you're there. I know people are working too, so I suspect this will be one that people might watch later because of the timing. But it's because I was telling everybody I have to get my nails done. I don't know. I showed them to you, but they were super cute. So I got like the Karomi nails, and like I love it. They're cute, but now they're starting to grow out, so it doesn't look really good. So I'm thinking I'll do flowers next, maybe. We'll see. Anyway, I know you're working probably, and anybody else listening, thanks for listening. So my cameras have been giving me the business, so I have two set up in case one starts acting up. I don't know what it is with OBS and this Elgato capture card. They just don't get along. I don't know what it is, because I have a little cheap one that I use with this camera, and this camera is like pretty decent camera, so is the other camera. And I don't have any problems with this one, and the capture card costs like 20 bucks. But the one that I use for my overhead, that capture card was like $200, and that camera wasn't very cheap, and it just doesn't like it. So I don't know. And I have a new computer that's pretty juiced up, so I know it's not that. Anyway, I'll stop complaining. There are worse things in life, but yes, technology. All right, let me swing over here and we'll go to the other table so you can see. I'll wait a minute because the mics overlap and I don't want there to be an echo. Okay. Hopefully, yes. And we'll do a little turn so I can see. And yes, this camera is a different camera, not as fancy. So it makes me look so pale. That's okay. I'd rather that it's working and we'll go from there. Is this working? Yes. Okay. We're in it to win it. I mean, at this point, I can't complain. So, as long as y'all can hear me, we're good. Then we'll just keep it going. All right. So, Marbleous. Like I said, I had not heard of this game. So this is by Cosmos. So it's a Cosmos game. And it is, you're using marbles. I don't fully understand. Okay. Thanks, Tanji. I appreciate it. I don't understand the colors at the bottom of it, but I'm guessing it's for something else. Doesn't matter. This is our supply here that we're going to be using to pop in our little thing. Everything's great. Thank you. Yeah, so this is the nice camera. Unfortunately, if it knocks out, we'll have to use the other one, which is, it is what it is. As long as you can see, thank you. Appreciate it. People are always so afraid to let us know. And I'm like, no, we don't know. Like, if we can't hear, we'll be chatting away and you're not hearing us or whatever. So, no, I appreciate that you're telling me these things. So the goal of the game, because we're playing solo, so it's a little different. Solo, you're trying to complete these objectives, and I'll explain what that is about. And you're also trying to get points. These are your point cards by creating kind of chains, adjacent chains of marbles of these colors in your tray. And you'll get points based on how many marbles are in that chain connection that you make in here. So if there are 3 marbles of the same color that are adjacent, they can be in different rows or columns. As long as they're adjacent, you'll get 3 points. You'll get a point card from that row depending on which marble you kind of like popped or balloon or whatever marble that you've hit. And then the same if you have 4 or more of the same color that are adjacent, you'll get a points card, again, depending on the color. And you also get one of these. So these are marbles in essence. I get 2 here. And these are ones you can use on a turn to put a marble in your tray matching this color. So to help you kind of get more connections. And this will make more sense once I start demonstrating it. What else we talk about? And then the 5 plus if you have 5 or more, and you'll get 2 of those tokens. And you can only use one of these on your turn, so collecting them are fine. You'll get points at the end of the game, but it is what it is. But points are points, and we get to use them in game. We also use them in solo to knock off cards out of here. Again, I'll explain when we get there. These are the cards we're going to draw to put the marbles in our tray. And they have to be, you can turn them. So every, what did they say, 90 degrees, I think it is. Yeah, you get 4 possible orientations, 90 degree. And you put them in as you see them. So when we get there, we'll talk about it. But there are ones like this where they're not together, right? So that kind of lets you know that you can put them in 2 different slots. Anyway, I put these here. This kind of walks us through the action. So in case I cheat, y'all can keep me honest. It happens. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do a stream and I make mistakes. And this is the pool of marbles we have to use. White marbles are wild. Goal of the solo game, complete these, meaning I need to do these in order by getting 4 attached marbles. Then I can flip that as completed, but I have to do them in order. So first red, then yellow, then blue, then purple. I can still do whatever and get points for them, but these won't resolve unless I do them in order. And then I get, I think it's like 60 or more points based on the cards. Yes, I cheat. Not on purpose, okay? I never said I was good at this solo thing. I just, honestly, people always ask me, and I'm like, I literally only do it. I do it because I know that there are people who are uncomfortable with solo gaming, and it's kind of like, I know I'm not great at it either, but we have fun. And if somebody wants to give it a try, yeah, you don't get it perfectly, but you're having a good time. And at least it gets you an idea of how to see how the game is. And to be fair, you can always tell when I'm comfortable with a game, because like this game I've played so I'm comfortable, and there are others I've played I just didn't really fully get it, and I have to play it out, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that was so simple, and my brain wasn't getting it. So, you know, I appreciate the patience. Okay, let's jump in. So the solo have a few differences based on resolving. So I've got my rules here just so I don't forget anything. But what we're going to do, normally in setup, we'd remove some of these cards based on player count. We're not doing that for solo. We're going to run the deck, but a lot of these are going to disappear. So we're able to get through them a lot faster. Okay, let's jump in. So first things first. I was going to say something else. I'm like, yeah, I probably shouldn't do that. All right, so we take a marble card. So we're focusing on trying to get red done. So let's do this one. Do I like this one? Ooh. So, hey, hey, Ruel. Good morning to you too. You thought they were peanut M&Ms? They kind of do look like it, and it's. I don't know if you can hear this. They do kind of sound like they're almost like wooden or something. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I never thought about that. Now they look really delicious. I love it. No, solo game's not easy, and I've seen your streams. I pop in, I lurk. I don't always say anything, but I mean, some people are better at them than others. I am not one of those people, and I'm very okay with it. Just do it for fun, right? Now I'm hungry. Yeah, I haven't eaten breakfast, so now I'm like, yeah, these look delicious. Thanks, Ruel. They do. Literally peanut M&Ms. Okay, now I'm going to have to eat some, just a little after breakfast. So, and how are you, Ruel? I feel like it's been a long time. I pop into your stream on occasion, but I don't want to distract. So I hope everything is going well with you. It's been a long time. Yeah, just to have fun. I do have a few streams, I will say solo, that have done really well on social, like on my YouTube. My Little Pony is one of the ones that blew up, but I really love that one, and like I had the rules down for that one. So I have a lot of people who were like scared to try it, and they saw that and they're like, "Oh no, this is so good." So that one to me is probably like my proudest solo game moment because it's a cute theme. I love the theme and makes people happy. So I don't know. Do you have a solo one that you're like, yeah, like this game I did it and I just like nailed it? So who just popped in? Meeple Mike, hello. I swear, this time of day I see people I don't normally see, so it must be the time difference. Oh, you're doing well, Ruel. That's so great. Yeah, right now there's a lot going on. Not as much travel for people I know for myself, being in Canada. And yeah, wild times. So hopefully we'll see each other soon. We have a new store. So for those who don't know, Ruel and I were chatting, and I love these Filipino treats. So I had a lot of friends growing up that were Filipino, so I'm really familiar with a lot of the sweets and the food. And Ruel was like, "Hey, wait, I can get these for you as well." I'm like, "Oh, they're always sold out here." So there's crackers, and the flavor is condensada, and it's literally like condensed milk. It is so good. There's skyflakes. We buy them regularly. And they have plain and other flavors, and we have a store now that sells them. So when I go, I buy them in bulk. And this lady was in the aisle, and I think she was Filipino, and she goes, "Wow, you really like Filipino snacks?" And she's like, I'm Filipino, so, I can totally understand why. And I'm like, yeah, they're so delicious. I need them all. She was laughing. She's like, "No, that's awesome." I'm like, yeah, of course, if it's good, I'm gonna eat it. So just saying. Meeple Mike, just a slow Friday morning in the office. Oh, okay. Well, hello. We're just about to start Marbleous, so I should probably stop talking and play. We'll get there eventually, but I appreciate you popping in. Haha, popping in. Okay, so I picked this one. This is where I have to be careful, because for those who missed it, we're trying to fulfill this objective first. And we need to get 4 red ones together. The problem is, as soon as I make a connection of 3, it's going to remove those marbles. Heyo! Tarfcag668 has followed. So I don't have any fun sounds and stuff. I probably should work on that. But all the little things are dancing. So thanks for the follow. And, well, the one nearby store, oh, they don't carry them anymore. Yeah, they're hard to find. So, if I can get them, great. But thank you so much. I really appreciated you bringing those in. Okay, so, you know what? No matter how I do this, this might not have been a good call. Or, because I have options. I can turn the card. I could do this and set myself up. You know what? I like it. Now, I also have an opportunity to use these later if I want to, but purple's not till there, so. But I need points. So, with that card, I'm going to take this, and this from the supply. All right, I think we're going to put them here. Oops, got to put them in the same order. So, purple, red, red. Okay, so this is good. No connections are going to happen yet. I gotta be careful, actually. Yeah. So that's that. That's the way we decided to do it. Oh, and thanks, Ruel. Thanks for the Canadian treats. It's been too long since I've had a coffee crisp. Well, let me know the next convention. I do still have to go to a couple this year. Gen Con being one of them. And happy to bring some over for you. So they're delightful. Maple Mike, are those marbles as fun to hold as they look? Yes. We determined they look like M&Ms. Thanks, Ruel, for that. And I think they're wood, but they're like not a hollow wood, but they're not super heavy. It's hard to explain, but they're nice. They're nice. And who just popped in? Okay, Meeple and the Moose. He must be Canadian. Coffee Christmas, top tier chocolate bar. Oh yeah, that definitely confirms it. All right, Ruel, no problem. Lurk away. Thanks for popping in. I honestly thought this would be dead in here today, so I appreciate you all being here. But yes, and welcome to Meeple and the Moose. Great name. Love it. And yes, Coffee Crisp, I'm probably the only person who doesn't like it, but I don't like coffee. Not that it really tastes like coffee, but I'm also not really a chocolate person. I love candies, though. Although I do like Smarties, which are candy and chocolate. I don't know. I'm all over the place. Hey, Jeremiah Blob, thanks for popping in. Yeah, we're just jumping into Marbleous and talking about candy because these kind of look like M&Ms. Oh my gosh. I haven't eaten breakfast. I'm starving. Okay, so now that I pop those in there, those marbles based on this card, I put them in here. I do have the option of spending a token. I could prep myself, but points are points. I just don't want to put the purple here here, or here. Because as soon as I make a connection of 3 of any color, I have to remove them, and then I go to that column, look for the card, so it would be 3. In this case, it would be the purple, and I would take that point card. I don't want to do that yet because I'm removing this. Well, that won't actually make that happen. But these cards are going to go away. Sorry, this is like a thing that I'm going through my mind right now. Okay, hold on. This might not be terrible. Okay, so I can in fact use this token, and let me just make sure. I think I can put it in. Yeah, I get to roll it in any column. So now that we've taken our card, that was the first step. I can spend one of my marble tokens. Just put that to the side. I'll spend a purple one. And I am, in fact, going to take that and put that here. So I get to put it in any column, which is going to trigger a reaction. See? Got 3 adjacent. White counts as any color. It'll be purple in this case. So then after that, I have to remove them. So that is 1, 2, 3. So the reason I do this is because then I don't want to forget. My memory is awful. So at least I know, okay, great, 3. So that means I'm going to find the column that's purple, 3 marbles, and so I get 3 points. Okay, and I'll just like put those up here so we can get an idea of the points. All right, so 3 points from that, and then this shifts down, and a new one fills the spot. And these are random numbers, so as you can see, 5 came out. That's pretty nice. But now then we check to see if there's anything else that would have caused a reaction or adjacency of 3 or more of the same colored marbles, and there are none. So now, because we're playing solo, hold on. I gotta just, it's like I played this yesterday, but my memory is so short. Yes, yes, yes. And then I have to, because it's end of my turn, a couple things are going to happen in the solo. We take one of these, we randomly just flip it, and then because it's the solo mode, we go to the bottom row, we remove that card. Okay, I'll have a little, this is just going to be the discard over here, and then we'll just put the discard of these, sorry, that was from the previous one, over here, and then this fills back up. When we run out of these, we'll use the yellow card, so no fret there. So that happens. And then, normally in the game, it would just refill here, but because we're solo, boop, boop, these go away. And then we fill with 3 new ones. Sorry, my nails are so long, so it's taking me so long to get these cards out. Okay, and then these ones that I didn't use, or sorry, that I used, go back here. That is a turn for solo. Okay. Let me just do this, actually. That way it's not super annoying. All right. Tange, you gonna lurk? Yeah. I know. I'm off today, so I get it. People are working. I just appreciate y'all hanging out. Whether you're lurking, doing a thing, all good. I'll just chat away while I play. Gives me time to check everything, make sure I'm doing it right. So I think that's it. Bup. Yeah. So that's a turn for solo. So just for those who missed it, our goal for solo, we're trying to get 60 or more points based on getting these cards. And we're also trying to complete these, but I have to do these in order. So I need to get 4 red ones that are adjacent. Well, they can be, like I could have 2 red ones here, 2 red ones here, and that would count. And then I'd also get the points. So 60 plus points plus finishing all these in order. That's the objective for solo. So, hey, Chelka, good morning. My goodness, it's either everybody's off or everyone's like, yeah, we're exploring, and they're going to come hang with me. Yay! I mean, I'm not mad at it. So, when does the game end? Yes, that would be a good thing to talk about, people. Mike, thank you. I got so excited that I remembered the rules. I was like, oh, yeah, how does it end? The game will end once this is out of cards. So it looks like a fairly thick deck, but it goes pretty quickly because we're picking one and then getting rid of 2 and then refilling with 3. So when this deck ends, when we're unable to fill the display with 3 cards, then the game will be over. And then we'll count points for all the cards you have here, and then you get points based on how many marbles are still in your tray and how many of these tokens you have. And it's like some weird divider. I think you divide by 3 or something like that, and then round up. That's it. So it's pretty good. Very good question, by the way. Jalcat, I'm between meetings and have already had a day. Okay, so this is a treat. Aw, hearts, thank you. And it's a treat having you here. Seriously, it's great. I gotta have like 3 people, 4 people in my stream, as long as ever we're chatting, having a good time. I do this for fun. So I appreciate you all. Okay, that was turn 1. Turn 2. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Oh, well, I might have got a little hasty here because now I need red, but if I can still get points, but I'm trying to do this in a timely manner. Well, I can't have these beside each other. I could just set myself up to, or I could just put this here. Yeah, I like that. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. Okay, so now I picked my card, I take the marbles, I'm putting them in this exact order. These are slippery little suckers, so I have to be careful. And we're gonna put it here, because you pick where you want to put it. That's the rotation I've chosen for this card. No reaction is going to happen, which is good. So we check for a reaction. Actually, sorry. We check to see if I want to put one of these in. Not yet. I'm going to hang on to that because we only get to put 1 per turn. And no reactions aren't 3 or more of a color together. That doesn't happen. However, because it's solo, we still do the thing where I take one of these at random. So the blue bottom card is gone. Bye-bye. That's discarded. That moves down. That goes like this. And these all go away. So see, it goes pretty fast. This is going too smooth, so I feel like I'm 100% forgetting something, but I'll double check. So there we go. So then, ooh, that red one's nice. That's a good card for us. And again, where I'm placing these has nothing to do with these numbers. Space is limited. No, that's good. I think I feel like I'm forgetting something, but no, we're doing great. Okay, so Okay. I think yes. Why did I sound like Popeye just now? Okay. I don't know what's wrong with me. We're gonna do. Oh gosh, relax there, buddy. All right, so we're gonna do this. This is gonna get me points, and it's gonna complete that card. I like this. People like puzzling out the optimal place for all the components in a solo game is a puzzle in and of itself, right? This camera has been giving me the business, so I have like a backup camera set up in case, and that one's not exactly like the same, like it's close-ish. Oh my gosh. It's no joke. And like I don't have a huge table to do this on, so exactly that. So 100%. Okay, let's see here. We'll give you all some stars. Yay, stars for stars. Yes, plus you're streaming. And then I have ADHD, so I get distracted, and then I'm trying to do this. It's no wonder I miss rules or miss things. So that's why I just tell people, oh yeah, I forgot my little caveat. This is not a tutorial. So if you're here for that, take it with a grain of salt. Although I do say, I think I did this one pretty well. But we just play for fun. Okay, I'm feeling this. So we're gonna do red, and blue. I also wanted to practice my French doing these, but then I realized the closed captioning thing I use, it makes it garbly if I don't pick a language. So I either have to speak all French or all English, and it's a little frustrating. You know, practice is good. I speak French at work, so it helps. I don't know. Hey, people are winning some stuff. Yay! All right, so now we're gonna do this. I took my marbles. Okay. This is good because this is going to get me points and it's going to complete this card. I do now also get the opportunity to use this. Blue is kind of far away, but I'm kind of wanting to use this. So we're going to do that, and I get to put a blue here. Now, you can only hold a max of 5 in here, so I'm kind of just setting myself up for the next thing. Okay, so that's the card I chose. I did that. So a reaction's going to happen here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we got 4. So now we're getting to take 4 from the red. So we get this card, which is going to be 3 points. I mean, it is what it is. But I also get, see that there? I also get one of these at random. Bloop. Woohoo, I got a yellow one, which is great because yellow's coming up next. And no other reactions are going to occur, but this does, sorry, this should have slid down here. There we go. Oops. Okay, so that's done. That's done. Technically, this all goes back, and then I'll do the solo thing. So this goes back. These cards go away, and then we have to remember to draw one of these at random. Pull that card down here, because it goes away. These all come down, and a new one comes in. Look at that. Bam. And then we draw 3 new ones. Oops. For the next one. See? So it's not too bad. Not too bad. These are the kinds of games I'm all right with solo. Once it starts getting more complicated than this, I'm like, ugh, it's a little much. Your daughter, Meeple and the Moose, is starting French immersion school in September. Fabulous. And I'm trying to get a head start by learning French via Duolingo. That's great. It's hard for this Anglophone to learn a new language. Okay, I'm right there with you. So for those who don't know, I'm from Alberta. So I'm from Calgary originally. And for those who are Canadian or know about Canada, that's on the other end of Canada. I'm living on the opposite end now, and it is definitely more of a bilingual or lots more French presence. Not that there isn't, but at the time, it was very, very English. And you didn't grow up with French. It was like 40 minutes a week, and it was taught by someone who didn't speak French. It was really bad. So, sorry, Miss McKay, you were lovely, but in trying your best, but yeah, we probably should have had a French teacher. So when I came to Ottawa, it was definitely a surprise, and I had to learn French more so as an adult because I was on the struggle bus. So I hear you. French is not an easy language, but movies, music, friends who speak French really, really help. Do I get it perfect all the time? No, but people are pretty patient. So good on you for learning. It's not an easy language, and I'm glad that you're doing it with your child. I think they'll appreciate that, and it's an important skill to have. Speaking multiple languages is great. Okay, so we're back to the start here now. Oh, sorry, and I completed that because I got that 4, so that's done. Boop, boop, boop. Heyo. Now we're on to yellow. So I do have a yellow token. I want to start pumping myself up for this. Uh, this is cool because I could get the blue, but I could also... Nope. Remember, I can turn the cards. I mean, I could just have yellow on its own. Who cares? No, but that's going to make... Oh, that doesn't matter because blue's not for a while. So, hey, hey, I like this. I'm going to do it. So, a blue and a red and amarillo, a yellow. Yes, I speak a little Spanish too. Ha! It's gone over the years, though. One of my mayor amiga is... Sorry, I know it's going to go weird in the thing there. Is Chilena, and I spent some time in Chile, so I do speak un poquito español, a little bit, but I understand much more than I speak. Again, though, if you learn French, you can understand Italian. It's Latin-based, right? So it helps. So I picked my card. I'm also going to just set myself up, so I'm going to use this. Get a yellow. Bam. Bop. And then a reaction is going to happen. I'm calling it a reaction. I don't know if that's a technical name, but that's what we're going with. So we're going to do the 3 blue. And that's going to be here. Ooh, four juicy points. I am here for that. That. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. And no more reactions because I don't have 3 in a adjacent to each other. So these are all going to go away. Oh, oh my gosh, seriously, I love long nails, but it's giving me the business right now. Those are going to go away. Then I got to pick one of these at random. Boop. That goes away. Bye. These come down. This is end of turn stuff. I guess the cards coming out, I think, happen at the beginning. So you'll notice these are done, but then we can start using the orange cards, and these ones seemingly have higher point values. So, I mean, not terrible, but they do start at the top, so it really forces you to kind of do those big reactions. All right, on to the next thing. All right. Heyo, here we go. Meeple and the Moose. My wife spent a few years in Nicaragua. Oh, her Spanish roots are helping her a lot in learning French. Oh, for sure. Oh, that's amazing. If you speak Spanish, Italian, any of the languages that are Latin-based, you're going to have a much easier time with the grammar. With French, sorry, I shouldn't say the grammar. With the language. Pronunciation can be tricky, right? Because it's pronounced differently, the alphabet, but you understand how the language works for the most part. Both languages are gendered, right? So that's something you're familiar with, and just picking it up in general, she probably even understands really well. So that's awesome. I'm telling you, it helps. Okay. So yellow is what we're going for. These are not giving right now. And if I put a yellow here, it's going to make that go away. We don't want that. I could just work on the purple, actually. Oh, wait now. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. If I put it like this, that'll give me a purple reaction and a red reaction. Okay, I like it. Let's see if sometimes in my brain it makes sense and then I actually do it and I'm like, no, that's not what that was about. So that's what we're doing. Okay. And I get to well, in this case, if I had multiple, I'd get to choose the order. In this particular case, it's the purple that are going to react. So 1, 2, 3, which is going to get me a 3-pointer. We're okay with this. And these slide down immediately. And then we do the next reaction because we got another one. Boop, 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 boop. And this is a 4. Heyo. Not mad at it. So red 4 is here. So we get that. And, oh, did I turn these over? Sorry, I probably should have left them like this. I also get a token. Random, of course. And this slides down. New card comes in. And that's it. I have no more reactions. So these are all going to go away. I'll just do this so I don't forget. Okay, these will go back, and then I still have to do the end of turn thingy, which is drawing a random one. And that goes away. See? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. I still haven't gotten the 4 yellow, though. This needs to happen. So, are you learning? This is a great question. So Tanji's asking, are you learning the language on your own or are you taking classes? So this is a great question. Over the years, I've mostly learned on my own, and then I did take a couple of classes. So teachers, if you don't know, we make the worst students, but that's a whole other sidebar. And then at work, they have like online, I wouldn't even call them classes, honestly. It's more like online activities that you can do to kind of help with your whatever you're doing. So I'm one of those people. I learn best like when I watch movies in French, or like when I used to be a makeup artist. I used to do makeup, and most of my client base was francophone. So I would just learn words through talking to them in French. Do you know what I mean? For me, it has to be interesting. So I find that's the best way for me to learn. And then grammar. I do actually like grammar, but I'm also very good with when I was teaching English. So for me, those are the basis. So for me, my grammar is really good in French, like writing wise. Comprehension is good. It's my speaking. I'm just not super comfortable. Of course, Eclectic Camel came in with a bang. Hello, David. It's been a while. Thanks for coming in. So to answer your question, yes and no. Yes, like a little bit on my own, and then I have some like kind of supplementary resources through work because work is, we're bilingual, so at work, so they definitely want to encourage that. So yeah, great question. Okay, I think I did that. I tossed the card, I believe, and that's good. I think I got rid of the card. Let me know if I cheated. Maybe. I don't know. I think so. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Honestly, it's not that serious. So if I missed it, you're supposed to flip one of these at random and toss that bottom card and shift everything down. I don't know if I did it. We're gonna say I did. Not that serious. It's not that big of a cheat. All right. In fact, it actually makes things harder for me because these ones don't come down. But it's okay. You get the idea. And Tanji's saying, I've been trying to learn Korean. Okay, that's definitely different for sure. I feel like my whole life, like I understand more, but I'm definitely not comfortable speaking it. And Korean is challenging. Not to say that French isn't challenging, but now you're getting into like a whole different alphabet. It's like when I tried to learn Russian, different alphabet. Like it's hard. So sometimes people spend like 10 years learning those languages. So that's amazing. Good for you. I do not know what I'm doing in that game. I think I might have missed something in the chat. Oh, okay, something y'all played. All right, so next turn, for those jumping in, we're trying to make connections in marbles. And right now, this marble situation sucks because I need to do these in order. So Chelcat, I've resisted every opportunity to even consider government work because Toronto French curriculum did not prepare me, and I don't think I feel like learning. Oh, no, no. Trust me, I get you. In Calgary, it was terrible. Terrible. So I can only, maybe it's gotten better now, but back in the day, it was bad. And I know a lot of my friends in Toronto don't speak French. They're very English. I'm not to say that they can't learn it, but I think they just are very English communities. So, and Meeple Mike, the Korean alphabet is really easy, though. Okay, I can read almost anything. Understanding is a whole different story. That's good to know, because honestly, I know a lot of these languages, and again, I'm not an expert. And please, if anybody is in the chat that speaks Korean or any of the languages that are tonal, that would be greatly appreciated to clarify. I wonder if I would be good at learning it. I feel like for me, I need a structure, and I know there is one. I just don't know if my brain would work with it. But again, I'd have to try it. I'd be curious for sure. So, maybe I can convince Suzanne. I'm like, can we learn Korean together? I think she'd be down. We'll see. Maybe. Okay, these cards are trash. Sorry. Ugh, they're terrible. But let's see if we can get some points happening. Okay, I like this one. So this card, they have to be separate. So I could do this. I'm trying to like put stuff in a corner. Yeah, let's try that. Because if I put the white here, it acts as a wild and it'll make that things happen. We don't want that. Yeah, let's do that. I like it. And then I could use my little token that I acquired. Hey, and put a purple one here. I'm just setting myself up. Nothing's happening because I have nothing going on. Let me flip this one. Boop, boop, purple. So purple's losing a card. That is A-okay. And then there and there. Perfect. And then these go away. Let me do all this. And at least if I do this, then I won't forget. And then I can look at, because I wanted to say something to David there. So David, I don't have access to Messenger anymore. I don't have a Facebook account. Well, I do. And people, so for those who follow me on Facebook, you'll see me on Facebook, but I don't actually have an account. It's there, but I haven't used it for like 3 years or something like that. It's only there because I have a sewing group that I check in from time to time, but I actually do not use my Facebook account. So if you've tried to follow me and I haven't accepted, I'm not ignoring you. I just don't use it. And my Facebook Messenger is not working. So, and I don't have the sign in to get into that. So it is what it is. So I apologize. I think I have it on one account, but it's on my desktop and I don't always access it. So I was trying to reach David. I'm trying to reach people through Discord or other means. So if you're trying to message me there, I'm not ignoring you. Hey, Time Roller. Thanks for popping in. Nice to see you. Popped in a couple of your streams. I kind of was just like lurking while you were doing stuff, but you get some nice hefty games to the table, which I appreciate. So very cool. Okay, so we're set up for the next thing. I really gotta, this isn't, this card, like this deck is going down very quickly and I still haven't finished my objectives. Yikes. Oh, wait. Hey, hey. Bam, 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 bam. If I put this here, we're gonna get, oh, this is points. This is money. This is money. So if I do the yellow, oh, hold on. Yes, okay. The yellow, then the white. Hold on. This is great. So, do that. This is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-er. Yes! So, 1. Sorry, before I do that, I don't have any tokens to use. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like that owl with the Tootsie commercial. A 1. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? A 1, a 2, 3, or something like that. Gosh, I miss those commercials. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Or, en français, 5. Don't look at the closed captions, they're going to be a little messed up. So, 5 of these will get me, for yellow, a 7. Oh, 7 points. Yes. And I get 2 tokens. Yes, yes, yes. Ba-ba, ba-ba, ba-ba. And that was also going to meet this, because I needed 4 in a row at a minimum. So that's also gone. And then this refills. Then we check to see if I have any other reactions. I don't, because I can't put this in until the next turn. So these are going to go away. We'll do this. Technically, this happens at the beginning of the next turn. We're going to draw one at random. Bam. Bam. Red. That goes away. And again, we're only doing that random pull because I'm playing solo. And all of these go away because I'm playing solo. Normally, it would just be the one that was taken that was replaced. And we're good to go. So now, the next three. Okay. All right. So now we're looking at blue. Although I don't think I prepared myself too well for this. People might getting Telefrancais flashbacks, right? And that commercial was so good. Was that a Canadian thing? The Tootsie Pop with the owl? I don't think, was it? Now I'm curious. I never know because a lot of my family lives in the US, but a little bit of my family obviously lives in Canada. And then I have family that lives not in North America at all. You know what I mean? So I'm always like, is that a thing that's here? Is that an Anglo? And because I have friends who are French, like some things are French culture that we didn't have. And like Caillou, I didn't know what any of that stuff was. There's another one, Tintin or Tintin. I saw it, but it wasn't really something I grew up with. Like there are a lot of things not only within Canada, but then East Coast, West Coast, Anglo, Franco. Like it's so wild the things. It's great. Okay, so you did see it in the States as well. Okay, good. I just never know. I'm like, it seemed like it may be a Canadian thing. I don't know, but it was cute. So I'm here for it. Blue this is bad. So I could just make this happen. Oh, that's a nice card, but that is also nice. I could just do this and just get myself set up. Now, if I started with no marbles in here, it allows you to put one white one down the middle to get you started. So we haven't run into that yet, so or I could just spread it out. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. So why, oh, these should have gone back. So let's do purple, blue, yellow. I've been talking a lot about stuff I'm doing, but what's everybody doing for Mother's Day? Or is it a day that maybe it's something that not everybody celebrates? Or do you have something planned? Let's just say for the weekend. I know for myself, I'm going to Fabricland after this. I'm going to get my nails done, get my eyelashes done, get my toes done. Mumsy didn't want to come, but she's going to come with me to Fabricland or Fabricville. We have both here. I'm going to make her a nice charmeuse silk robe. So I want her to pick out the material. That's going to be her Mother's Day present. So people think, oh, sewing, it's so inexpensive. It's not. That material is probably going to be like easily a couple $100, but she's worth it. So okay, so that happened. I could now, because I put my card, I could in fact use the purple token and put a purple one here. I mean, might as well maximize it. And I can only put one token in, but now I'm going to have a reaction of 4 purple. 2, 3, 4. So that's 6 big ones. Woohoo! And I get a token, so might as well just take this one. Sweet. This slides down. Reveal one at random. Purple. So that goes like this. That's like that. Heyo. Done. Oh, and these go back. Or are out. These go back. Ah, runaway marble. That's the only thing. These things are wild if they fall. Not fun. Okay, I really need to get this done before the game ends. Like, this pile is quickly dwindling. What's going on in the chat here? I asked a question. Let me see. What's this? Okay, I saw milk in a bag. Let me roll back up here. All right. This is like milk in a bag being Canadian, but it was definitely not a thing in Manitoba. So yes, as someone who is from Calgary, Alberta, which is out west for those who don't know, we did not have milk in a bag. That is an East Coast thing. And I don't even know if it goes far, far east. I shouldn't say East Coast. That is an Eastern thing. So being in Ontario, I was like, what is this milk in a bag? Like, it's weird. That was new to me when I moved here. So yes, I hear you. If you are in kind of prairie, kind of going through middle of Canada as well, milk in a bag is not a thing. Maybe now, but definitely wasn't at the time. It is a weird thing. So yes, a lot of people associate it with all of Canada. No. I first thought when I moved out to Eastern Canada. So yes, I hear you on this. Tangi, I think in the States you get a lot of shows by DAC, which is a Canadian. Oh, yes, and it had the little, yes, I remember. Interesting. I guess it depends too how close you are to Canada. Is it Minnesota? One of them is like really close. or a few of them are close, like areas where people will get some Canadian television. Although I have friends from Australia and they got Canadian television. I don't know if New Zealand as well, but like Degrassi was a thing out there. Who knew? Degrassi was so good. And I'm not talking about Drake Degrassi. I'm talking about like, you know, back in the day, you know, Jeremiah and the Zits. And okay, now I'm really showing my Canadianism there. Oh my gosh. David, I wouldn't be offended if someone handed me milk in a bag. It's weird, and even still, I honestly prefer a carton, to be honest. That's just me, though. Chelket, CanCon, actually Commonwealth Con. Okay, please expand on this. All right, what are we doing now? Doing blue. Yeah, I really gotta step it up here. Oh, I guess I could start working on purple. I guess I could do this. Yeah. So I could do... Now, am I maximizing my turns here? Not exactly. But that's okay. No one's here to judge. Right? Right. So that's what we decided to go with. I do have... Oh. Did I just put that red in? I don't think I put the red. No, that could be there. Okay. And now I have these two. I could put one of these out to do that. So I will have one reaction, which is fine, because then it'll allow me to get this, which I'm not mad at. But that's the only one that's going to happen. So these come out. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to get the 6. That's going to come down here. I don't get any extra tokens for it. That's all right. We're not mad at it. And no other things are going to happen. So that's going back. Remember, we got to get blue, though. I haven't really been doing that. Gotta focus. Focus. We also have to get rid of the random card, which is going to be red. So it's this one. This comes down. Yoink, yoink, yoink. There we go. And 3 new cards. Yeah, this deck is getting low. I need to get it together here. Get it together. Oh, there's blue. We're going to be all right. The kids are going to be all right. Bonus points if you know what that's from. The kids are going to be all right. And again, I don't know. People always think I like certain type of music, and I like all music. Meeple and the Moose weekend plans. I have a full game day plan tomorrow. Hey, I have game day too. Starting at 1. Me too. Then transferring to a pub for dinner and more games. Love it. That sounds like a very strong weekend. Childcat CanCon is the Canadian content regulations. Ah, got you. Okay, yeah, that's okay, Childcat. That's just me, not... No, that's 100% on me. That was actually very good on the wordplay. I just didn't get it. I'm just not apparently went woo. So no, that was strong. And I should. That's embarrassing actually that I didn't get that because I used to work a lot with Canadian television, doing makeup, and a lot of my friends are in Canadian television. So actually, looks way worse for me. So that was actually very good. Maple and the Moose Mother's Day. I bought steak and wine for dinner, and I'll involve my 4-year-old in baking a cake. Oh, that's so sweet, and that sounds very fun. I love that. I don't have kids, but I do love hanging out with, the nieces, the nephews, and other people's kids when they're doing stuff for their parents. It's so adorable. If you didn't, US folks probably didn't either, so it doesn't hurt to do minimal explaining. Okay, fair enough, Chellcat, but sometimes it's nice just to have a little joke between us Canadians. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to polish off this blue one here, and we're going to do that. So we're going to do blue, blue, purple. Oh, sorry. Blue, blue, purple. So, and that's like max that I could do in there, which is all right. It's totally fine. And it's good because we're going to set us up for purple next round, which is nice. Okay, so a reaction. I'm not going to put this in, but a reaction is going to happen. 1, 2, 3, 4 blue. We're not mad at it. And 4 blue is going to get us, it's a 3-pointer, but it is what it is. But we do get a token as well. Blue, okay. This is accomplished as well. This gets scrolled down. New card comes out. Oh, those are so good. And then I have no more reactions to resolve. So this happens. It's a random. That goes away. That goes like this. And this goes like that. And then these go away. So I've been playing a lot of the Elder Scrolls, the board game. Now, I don't know if I was just feeling it's Elder Scrolls, the board game is based on Elder Scrolls Online. So I don't know if all of you grew up playing Elder Scrolls or anything. I really enjoy it. Skyrim, Elder Scrolls, any of this stuff. I've been playing Oblivion, which is remastered. Gosh, I missed some of the jank. So if you played it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, it's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. I've been kind of going back and forth between some other games. But yeah, Game Pass for the win. I got lots of good stuff on there. So, not mad at that. All right. Anybody else playing some fun video games? I've also been playing Blueprints quite a bit. Avowed. Oh my gosh. The Excavation of Hobbs Barrow. I was thinking about streaming that one. It's kind of retro. So my friend Tawe, who's another Mandi in Canada, also streams. And yeah, that's like totally her vibe. And I don't know, she's getting me back into that whole thing. So I'm like, maybe I'll stream that one. It's pretty good. It's on Steam. I like the vibe, the story. I'm here for it. Okay, well, purple, you are a problem. Because if I do purple here, it's going to do an explosion. We don't want that. I could do it here, and it won't do an explosion. Okay, so purple, yellow, purple. So purple, yellow, purple. And because they're not, only two are adjacent, that's not adjacent, no reaction will happen. I mean, I don't really have a reason to put these. I don't know what's coming out next, so it's a bit random, so I'll just hang on to it. Nothing's going to happen, but I still have to resolve the whole solo thing. So red, this goes away. This comes down. That goes like that. And these cards go away. All right. We're getting, I think we may have probably like 5 more turns, maybe? I say that, but we'll find out soon enough. Actually, I don't even know if I'll have that many. I really got to get this done. So, we're back to the start. Childcat. Oh, time for next meeting. Have fun. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. We're nearing the end anyway, so that's great. I really appreciate you coming in. Good luck at the meeting. Me playing the most. I've only played Skyrim. I tried ESO, but I can never get into the online MMO. Yeah, online is not my thing either. I know the board game's based on the online, and I know a lot of people are into it. I have not played the online, but I am enjoying the board game. I don't know. I don't like playing with people online. David, if is in the chat, knows this. It makes me upset. I don't know if anyone else is the same. Maple and the Moose, I've been working through the Final Fantasy series. I finished 1 and 2 in the last few weeks, and I've just started 3. Speaking of jank, it's weird going back and playing 35-year-old. It's so true. When you play it, like, I think I went back and played, was it Halo? Like, one of the original ones. Like, it's not, I mean, at the time, it was very cool, but now you're just like, okay, like, things have progressed, but it's, you appreciate it, right? And these are things we're talking about now. Right? But yeah, 35-year-old plus games, it's wild. And funny you mentioned Final Fantasy. I never played JRPGs. I don't know. I'm starting to think they're not my jam. I don't know. I bought 7. Okay, and y'all can talk about this in the chat. Someone recommended, I've never played them, I should start with 7. And I bought 7, the new version of Final Fantasy 7. For those who play it, you'll know what I'm talking about. I haven't played it yet. I did try the new game, caveat here, Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, which is not classified as a JRPG, but it definitely has those JRPG elements, and I don't know if I like that game. It's a good game. It's not about the game itself. I just don't know if I'm a fan of it. I've tried playing it. I don't feel the urge to keep playing it, but I'm going to give it a fair shot. So, if you play Final Fantasy, do you agree that 7, the new version of Final Fantasy 7, is the way to start? Just throwing it out there. I feel there are opinions here. Okay, the purple we're going to make just happen with this card, because if I do this, then I can do purple, yellow, blue. So purple, yellow, blue. And we will get a 4 reaction, which is great, because there's nothing else really I can do here. Although I could put a blue here, spend my little token, put a blue, just prepping myself. And so the reaction is 1, 2, 3, 4, heyo, which is going to meet this, so we've met that objective. I'm also going to get a 4 purple, which is 7 points, hey, and I get one of these. These slide down. Oh, look at that, I have another reaction, I didn't even notice. The 3 yellow. 1, 2, 3. which is going to get me this 5 points. And that was actually not a terrible turn. I'm not mad at that, actually, everybody. That was pretty good. Pretty good. All right, so that's cool. These are gone. These are going to go back. I also have to do the flip. I think we're nearing the end here, though. Yellow. That goes away. That comes down. Okay. So, I think I maybe only have a few more turns here. Yeah, that's not looking there. But we finished the objective. Now we just got to get the points, right? So now I'm just going to try to maximize my points. This is where we're going with this. So let's take a gander here. Ideally, blue could happen. How's blue 3? Oh, blue 3 is trash. But it's better than a kick in the teeth. So there's that. But we could prep ourselves with red. So I could do something like this. So I could do red, blue, red. Okay. And then I could use my red here. It's not going to cause react. No, but that's okay. And then that's all I have. So then I can take my blue. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so no reaction is going to happen with the red because these aren't adjacent. But I do get the 3 points. I mean, points are points. Those are going to go down. That's going to fill up. Oops. Okay, so that's it for that. These go back. These are done. I gotta do the solo thing. Flip. It's gonna be blue. Okay, well, that's not horrible. These slide down. New one comes out. Okay, and then, is this gonna be the last turn? Let me see. Yeah, I think this might be 1, 2, 3. Yep, this will be the last turn, in fact. Wow, that just zipped right up there. So what's the chat saying here? FF7 Remake is a fair place to start. At the very least, it looks really nice and has great characters. Okay, that's good to know, because I've heard varying opinions on it, and most seem to agree, and then I had someone who was like, absolutely not. That's a terrible place, and I was like, and I don't know the game well enough to agree or disagree. So you're saying that's a decent place to start, and most people are saying that. Maybe it was somebody who's just very particular about the series. I don't know. Okay, so this is gonna be the last one. So how can we make this happen? Ideally, like, this is not very good at all. Wow, I did not set myself up here very well. But if I do a red, I'll get 7 points, which will happen. Because I could just do this, and I do get points for what's left over in the tray, so not bad. Yeah, so I could do like this. Red, purple, blue. Okay. The token, I mean, it doesn't really matter, so I'll just throw it in here. And we are going to have a reaction with the red, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 7 points. I mean, I'm not going to say no to 7 points. And that would happen. Okay. No more reactions can happen. So technically, this would be, this all goes back. Just so you can see. These are done, so these go back. And I would do this. Oops, come on. So the yellow goes away. Oops. Giving myself points. What? And then we would do this at the beginning of the round. And you need 3 cards. And as soon as you don't have 3 cards to fill the display, game is over. So, yeah, the deck drains down super fast. So this doesn't take a long time to play, and it's because we're tossing, right? We're tossing cards here. Normally in the game, you just take whatever is there, replace, but because you're solo, I guess you're making up for the lack of other players, and all these go away. So technically, that is the end of the game. So we need to look at our objectives. We were supposed to, according to this, for solo, do these in order. So try to complete all of these. So getting 4 of each color in the order they're presented. We did that. and then a certain number of points. Now we played on, depending on easy, medium, or hard level, we just played on like regular easy level, 60 points, 65, or 70 points. So we'll just say we played on easy. So now we're going to count these, and then we're going to look at the marbles, because marbles give you, add together your marbles, and the number of tokens if I had any, and then divide that number by 3. And then you score those points. So let's take a look here. So we've got, so 10, 17. I put them here in case I make a mistake. So 17, 26. Oh, hold on, my cards are. Oh, 26, 30, 7, 40, 46, 49, 52, 57, 61. I think that's right. Someone can check my math if you really want. Whoa, I made it by the skin of my teeth. So this was an improvement over the last game. The last game, I think I got 57, which means I did not meet the objectives, but I got all of these, and I got 61 points. We did it on easy. Who cares? Bob's your uncle. I did it. Hey-o. Bow, 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 bow. Exactly. Yay. I'll take a win, okay? A win is a win. And Meeple in the Moose, I think if I suggest JRPGs for someone to start, it would be Super Mario RPG. It's very friendly and not too long. Have you tried it? No, I have not tried it. I've seen it. I've been interested in it. So, I will add it to the list. I have so many games to play, but I'm trying to like mix it up a little. All right. So there you go, everybody. Marbleous. And I did. Very marvelous. Marvelous. Okay, that was terrible. But that's okay. You got where I was going. All right, let me swing back over here. All right. There we go. So there you go. Marvelous. That wasn't too bad, eh? I mean, for me, that's a type of solo game that's... Hold on. I just realized. Hold on. There we go. Sorry. I realized my mic was like way over there. I don't know why I moved it. But yes, that was Marbleous. And those are the types of solo games that I can get behind. Like for me, that's the level of a little bit more is okay, but I don't have to manage another player thing, and it's straightforward. So that's kind of solo game that I can get behind, especially when I'm streaming. I just don't have the spoons to do everything. Yes, so Meeple and the Moose, it is Cosmos. Let me grab the box so you can see. Ooh. There we go. Marbleous. Oh, there, I'm covering Cosmos. Yeah. I had not heard of it, so this was provided to me as a review copy. They had some options, and they said, "Is there anything you're interested in playing?" And I said, "Yeah, you know what? This looks kind of fun. Let me give it a whirl." And yeah, I had a good time with this. I mean, y'all watched it. I mean, I'm maybe cheated. I hope not, but maybe I did once. We'll see. But I had a good time with it. And as you saw, it plays pretty quickly. Like if I wasn't chatting or whatever, that probably would take like half an hour, give or take. So not bad. And it is different enough from Potion Explosion, because I think people might look at it and go, oh, it's like another Potion Explosion, because that's what I did. And it's not. It is different. So it's on the lighter side, but I don't mind that. And I mean, I've been playing the Elder Scrolls chip theory game for the past little bit, so it's just a change, a slight change, something light. Right? Yeah. So your first thought was probably Potion Explosion. Yeah. But after seeing it, it is different. Because I do love Potion Explosion as well. This one might be a little more approachable, I think. I mean, not that Potion Explosion is hard. I just think of the last group I taught Potion Explosion to, and I feel like it's just a little bit more going on. Not hard, just a little bit more. When I say a little bit more, I don't even think it's complexity necessarily. It's just a little more pieces to maneuver. This has fewer things that you have to maneuver, but then maximizing your turns, that's kind of where the difference is. But that's just my opinion based on some of the newer players that I've been introducing games to. So, but yeah. So, that's that's it for me today. So thanks, everybody. I know it was a bit earlier than my usual, but, it's my day off and things to do. But I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I know some of you are gaming, same as me. Yay. And I'm sewing. Yay. I'm excited about that as well. But if you're around tomorrow, oh, thanks, Meeple and the Moose, for popping in. I don't get to see some of you actually, so I appreciate you popping in and saying hello, even if you're just hanging out listening. You have a great weekend as well. Tomorrow, Suzanne is here, and we're streaming Renaissance and Write. And Benny Sperling, who we really like to support, does a lot of roll and writes that are really nice and accessible for a lot of people. And we just wanted to share this one with you because it's on Kickstarter. So if you wanted to give it a see how it plays, you can join us tomorrow. I think we're streaming it around 11 Eastern time. So if you want to pop in and see, you'll get to say hi to Suzanne, who's always like a ghost. She's only here sometimes. But that's okay. We love it. And yeah. So all y'all have a great weekend. We shall talk to maybe tomorrow. If not, I'll be around next week for my Monday chat. All right, all. Have a wonderful day, weekend, and we'll talk soon. Okay. Bye, everybody.